Josh said, what would your advice be to a trader who is in the midst of their trading journey? I feel like it's not talked about a lot in the trading sphere is all the failure traders go through. I feel like what's not talked about a lot is what traders go through. I think that that's definitely one piece of it. I think another part of it is that most traders end up starting a strategy where they start something, but they don't finish it. And what I mean by that is they aren't putting the whole picture together for their trading business. I would recommend reading some of Mike Bellafiore's content. He's someone who helped me understand what it means to build a trading plan, to build a playbook, and to build a business around this. But I think most people don't like to confront the losses. They don't like to confront the struggles. They don't like to be wrong. And those three things are your ego holding on to something, whether it be the win, whether it be your integrity you think or whatever, when in reality, letting go of your ego and admitting when you're wrong and admitting when you don't understand and accepting that you make mistakes and really asking for accountability to those mistakes so you don't repeat them, that's the process that's gotten me to the point that I'm at right now. It's that I stopped running away from the mistakes that I was making. I can reference back to a story I tell a lot. When I first started trading and I started to build the A1 system, I would take 4 trades in a day, let's say. It's on a Tuesday, I take 4. 3 of them were A1 ideas, but then one of them would not be an A1 idea. And instead of marking up all 4, I would only mark up the 3 that were A1s. And that other trade that was just me clicking the button, I would run away from it. There would be no accountability to that trade, and that would consistently lead to me not growing past that mistake and consistently lead to me repeating it. So I think that middle part of the journey when traders are like, all right, maybe I'm trying to find a system, or maybe you did find a system like you like ASFX and you're like, now what do I do next? It's about where am I weak? How do I ask for accountability there so I can grow? It's that simple. There is no accountability without asking for it. None of us can hold ourselves accountable to the level that it needs to be. I've never seen it done by someone on themselves. Every successful trader that I've ever worked with or ever studied from or anything like that, they work with a small group of other traders. We have 1,100 people in our group chat. I don't expect everyone to work together there, right? It's a really good place for people to get feedback on their ideas sometimes or ask questions. But even like James and some of these other guys, they have small groups within ASFX where they confront their issues within a smaller group. It's a lot easier to do that than in front of 1,000 people, 1,100 people, for sure. But as long as you're not running from the mistakes and as long as you're looking to grow, you're going to get better. So it's like ask for accountability and survive. If you can just survive, don't blow out your financial capital, don't blow out your mental capital. And if you can prevent both of those things from happening and you ask for accountability along the way with no ego, you're going to get a lot better, a lot faster. And every day you do get better. That's the beautiful thing about trading. You learn something new. You get to see something emphasized. You get a new light bulb moment. That's the beauty in trading. So it's fall in love with that, not the outcomes. The outcomes are great when they come, for sure. There's great money to be made. But at the same time, if you don't know how to repeat it, it's short-term money. It's like a short-term bag. It's not really worth it. I guess like a quick example I just thought of is like rappers will go to a concert and they'll do a concert or a club. They'll do a club to just get a quick little 10K, 15K, whatever it is for that one night, rather than investing in themselves and trying to build their own masters and hold and own their own rights so that they can just make money on the streams of it when they're not even at a club. So it's like take the approach to a longer-term process. I think the rewards are also better at the end of that. Okay, so we got some questions here. How far would you look for the liquid 50 to be on your side when the higher time frames? It's really just when I enter, Jack. I mean, if it looks good for the past couple of days, that helps. If it just swapped into the zone, that's not as great. You know what I mean? It's all about, like I said, quantifying it. Where has it been previous? Thanks, Ash. I'm glad. Have you ever tried your strategy in gold and silver? Definitely. I don't trade it actively because I can't with my broker, but we do have guys that are only trading gold and silver and indices with our strategies. Yep. See, Dennis, I know you guys got that group. Don't forget Mike. I know Mike's in the group too. Honest said, can you reduce your ASFX jargon in your streams? No. It's just how I talk. If you don't understand, you should consider investing in the courses. Everybody else here clearly understands. So if you're the only one asking that, Honest, maybe it's time to take advantage of the summer sale and actually learn what I'm talking about here so it makes more sense to you. You know what I'm saying? But, Josh, I hope that answered your question, bro. Let's flip over. I want to go over everything one more time here as we kind of flick through.